Oh, Frank, I do hope today's auction is as wonderful as the last one we attended.
A marvel, that last one. Best not to mention 2 auctions ago, though. It was the worst since 10 auctions ago.
Cast of Beyond Belief on deck, please. Cast of Beyond Belief on deck.
Beyond Belief is the story of Frank and Sadie Doyle, who are a married couple. They are high society types who also deal with a lot of paranormal matters. They are experts at the supernatural, and the busting makes them feel good.
It's time to send the little ones to dreamland and set your radio's dial to spooky. Bolt the doors, lock your windows, and steal yourself a mysterious suspense in tonight's final feature, Beyond Belief. Meet Frank and Sadie Doyle, toast of the upper crust, headliners on the society pages. And oh yes, they see ghosts.
Beyond Belief is very simply a Thin Man riff with the supernatural. Acker and I became friends in college in a horror film class, and that all of the stuff from that class is absolutely in Beyond Belief.
Why am I insane? You know why!
Maybe, but I don't.
Boys! You're kidding me, right? Ginsburg! That was literally millions of years ago. It's like 20,000 years ago.
All of their cases involve ghosts because they see ghosts, so they all involve the supernatural in some way. Werewolves, chupacabra, big feet.
There are demons and vampires and mummies, and there's a ghost pterodactyl sometimes. They don't like being around anyone. They just like being together. They just like being up in their swanky apartment drinking. That's all they want. And yet they have this gift, and they're constantly being imposed upon by humans and non-humans to fix problems.
Home manager, crater off, what precisely must be set right?
Tormentor broke a pace. He blamed it on me. He got in trouble anyway. And ever since, he's been a huge baby about. This is so not the truth! Do you see what she does? You do that! You do! No! You do!
Crater off! Done! Is it possible? You're even partially culpable for the vase break.
No! No way!
Frank and Sadie love each other, and they love drinking, and that is it.
Mr. Doyle, Mrs. Doyle, what do you have?
I'd pay $10 American for a gin and tonic, hold the tongue.
I'd pay 20.
30.
40. They prefer gin. They prefer martinis. And I imagine that could be vodka martinis. I don't want to limit them.
Frank, Sadie, it's just a bar. You do not have to bid for your...
Shut up, man. Do I hear 50?
50?
60?
100!
Sir?
The lady wins again.
Once, twice, sold to Mrs. Doyle for 100.
Similar to Sparks with the rhythm between Jackson and Gags, the rhythm between Paul and Paget is really what sells Beyond Belief, I think. They just have something special going. It really hinges on the relationship that they have.
Is there anything in particular upon which you intend to bid today, darling?
Well, I was reading the auction magazine or brochure or program or whatever they call them at auctions, which we are constantly attending, it has been established. And there is a prize I covet, the rarity known as the monkey's paw.
By which I assume you mean an original edition of the horror writer W.W. Jacobs' 1902 short story, The Monkey's Paw.
Well, what else would I mean?
Yes.
Paget and I have been dear friends for years, and when we started doing those characters, it just all fell into place right away.
Let us select our paddle at the paddle station like they have at auction houses.
Yes, which color paddle would you like, love?
Mauve. No, violet. No, magenta. No, purple. Yes, purple.
We'll take one right-handed purple paddle, please. Here's my membership card, as I am a regular attendant of the auctions held here.
If I may say so myself, I think we have a really wonderful chemistry that is palpable for us, and there's a great deal of affection that goes into the characterizations of these people, and a great deal of trust as performers that we have for each other.
To me, Frank Doyle is Paul. But, I mean, he can act. Obviously, he's an actor. But Paul and I are such good friends, and I love him so much. I love Frank as a facet of Paul F. Tompkins, who's this well-mannered but misanthropic, terribly funny, intelligent, loving, but cynical and bitter. All of the things that are Frank are what Paul brings to it, and which is so charming that for some reason I can't separate the two, even though I know they're two different people. I don't know, that sounds crazy. I sound crazy.
We will still surprise each other, after all this time of playing these same people. There's still stuff that we are discovering, and there's still shades of these characters to explore. I love playing these characters with Paget, and I would do it forever.